another video. Let's take a look. Is this another Glock video by chance?
Thank you very much, thank you, and you too, Mr. Smiles. Here we are, it's 45 Alpha Charlie Papa channel, and today I've got something new for you. I finally did it. I finally found one. I finally had the cash in my pocket, and I finally found the pistol caliber rifle that I've been looking for. And that is the Kel Tec Sub 2000.
Ooh.
This one is chambered in 40 Smith & Wesson. And uses the Glock mags.
Wait a second. So did you
What's
all of a
that?
sudden become a Glock fanboy
No,
or something?
Mr. Smiles, I am not a Glock fanboy.
Yeah. Whatever makes you sleep at night.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to have to buy another Glock in order to match up with this rifle, but I'm still not a Glock fanboy, so shh.
Traitor.
Okay. Anyway, Kel Tec Sub 2000 in 40 Smith & Wesson. Really nice little pistol caliber carbine. I really liked it. I took it out today, shot it, showed some footage earlier in that. Shot really well. Didn't have any issues with it. The only issue I had a couple failures to feed, but I think that came from this SMG magazine that I got here, or SGM magazine. The 31 rounder fits in there really nice, but the feeds I was having, misfeeds I was having, was like it wasn't picking up the back of the cartridge. It was picking it up kind of before or overriding the cartridge. And what I found is that when I took this magazine apart, I found that the spring in here was actually twisted, which was causing it to bind a little bit on the sides here. So I got that twist out of it. We'll take it out, try it again, but you know, I can't attribute the malfunctions to the rifle itself. The 13 round mag it came with, fired flawlessly through that. Most everything came out of this one pretty good, but like I said, I had a couple hang-ups, but it was with this mag only. So, put about 55 rounds through it today, and you know, ran really well. The accuracy can be there. I didn't have any tools to adjust the sights, so I was just kind of trying to use a little Kentucky windage. But I think it's you know, it was showing some accuracy potential. I'll get it out, shoot it some more. We'll do a 500 round review on this. I know I do want to take this to the zombie shoot next year. My son took his $700 high point to the zombie shoot this year. That will be in a future video, but we did really well. We're really happy with that. I think this is going to do even better. It's got 31 round capacity instead of 20. It's light. Oh man, I really like it. It is light. You really have to kind of get down on it to see through the sights, but it is nimble, easy to maneuver. Unlike that high point that's just so heavy, it feels like you're lifting 5 pounds worth of weight up in the muzzle. This is nice, handy, and I like the fact that you can fold it in half, store it away. Do plan on putting some upgrades on this. I don't think anybody that has had a Kel Tec doesn't plan on doing some upgrades. But fit and finish. I'm really happy with the fit and finish on this. I picked this up at the local gun store. I've been looking for these. They're hard to find, and usually when you find them, they want quite a bit of money for them. I've seen people pay upward of $500 for these. I picked this up at the gun store yesterday, $3.99. I figured under $400, it's a great buy. He also had one in OD green. I really liked the OD green one, but it wasn't $40 more like. So I went ahead and got the black one. And then, for that extra $40, I spent like $25 on this magazine, another couple bucks on a little loader for it, but really happy with the purchase. We'll get this out, shoot it some more, but just this real quick review on this. Great little pistol caliber carbine. Really nice, really handy. Really happy with it so far. Okay, kind of going over this, things that I like about it, things I don't. Things I like, the finish on it is relatively good. I mean, I don't see too much trouble. I mean, there is a little bit of ridge there on the seams, but it's not horrible like a lot of people have mentioned in past sub 2000s and the Gen 1 guns. This came with a 13 round mag. It is a Glock magazine.
Traitor.
But fits flush. The only problem with that shorter magazine in it, you don't have much room to put your pinky. But it's not bad. That's why you go with the big stick in there. And you got all kinds of capacity. You can really put some lead down range with it. Now, why I went with the 40 Smith & Wesson. 40 Smith & Wesson really shines out of a longer barrel. It was really designed for more of a duty pistol, more of a little longer barrel pistol, not more of the concealed carry stuff, but it really shines coming out of a longer barrel. Ballistically, you get very close to 357 Magnum ballistics. I didn't want a 9. I know 9s are a little easier to shoot, but this I think can reach out just a little bit further than the 9s will. And I reload for 40, so extra cost of the 40 it's negligible compared to the reloading 9. Things I don't like. I wish more companies would make ambidextrous magazine releases. I really do. It's that release on the one side. Again, my thumb's a little short. I can't quite reach it. I've got to use another hand or change my grip on the pistol to release the magazine. There's a lot of polymer on this gun, but I don't think it's going to be an issue. I do like the fact that the Gen 2, it's got an adjustable buttstock, so you can change the length of pull if you want to. And there's several great options out there. I do plan on putting a red dot on this at some point. Midwest Industries makes one that fits in these M-lock slots. Kind of goes over, you can flip it, close the rifle, flip it back over. So that's something to look at. The charging handle's kind of in an odd spot. Wasn't too bad to work, but I did notice that as thin as this is here, getting your finger around it after a while, it would be nicer to have something a little bit wider. And there is a company out there that makes a sleeve that goes over this, and there's some other companies that make some replacement charging handles. So we'll see what we do with that. Trigger. The trigger on this is not that bad. Much better than the High Point. It does have a little bit of grit in the take-up. I'm going to have to say that. But there's just that little bit of grit in the take-up. It is getting better the more I shoot it, so I think that's coming out of it. But the brake, right around that 8 pounds. Brake smooth, no over travel. Really, really nice. But yeah, you got a little bit of grit there. And then, the brake's really, really smooth. So I'm really happy with the trigger on it. I don't like it that it's plastic. They do make aluminum ones, aftermarket ones available for it. The other nice thing with these Kel Tecs, there's a lot of aftermarket support for them. There's a spring kit in here that you can put in and lowers the trigger weight to right around 5 pounds instead of 8 to 10. Well, let's take a look, see how much this thing weighs. We got it folded up here. I do have the 31 round magazine in it, but let's go ahead and put it on the scale. We're weighing in at 4.5 pounds. That's 5 pounds less than the High Point. So, it's going to be really light, real nimble, real easy to maneuver. All right, my overall impressions of the Kel Tec Sub 2000. I really like it. It's a great little pistol caliber carbine. Not as expensive as like the Beretta Storms. Most of these, even the Beretta Storms, there's things you're probably going to want to change out on them. There's things, sights you might want to change out, or triggers or trigger mechanisms. The companies are trying to put these out as durable and inexpensively as they can. So, it's great. There's aftermarket companies out there, and for a little bit more, here or there, you can build it the way you like it, the way it's going to work for you. But this is Alfa Charlie Papa channel, signing out. In the future, we'll do a long-term review on this one. Get out and shoot it a little bit more. But 45 Alfa Charlie Papa, Kel Tec Sub 2000. I'm out.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.
Now it's time to play a little game that I like to call Find the Glock. Thank you.